Peace to the fam. What it do? The power of black boy joy in the black family. Nobody's talking about this. I often find myself, I be going looking for stuff and then I can't find it. And I say, well, if ain't nobody talking about it, I guess God wants you to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because woo! Abdul Cool Tafel Attack. Wabazung, Gama Farragon, Shalel Kalum. I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. I am a part of all, and all is a part of me. I am one with all, and all is one with me. And I can succeed as a part of all and fail as an individual. I can be all that I wish in all, as long as my wish is to stay in all. I am never alone. All is, I am. All can, I can. All does, I do. Istunje Elaku. One love. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Life is images of the mind expressed. Relaxation is the key, and I see God in you. All right, let's get it. So please press 2 if you share this video. Tonight we're talking about black boy joy. Black boy joy. Black boy joy in the black boy family. So, I mean, in the black family. Some of y'all, how many of y'all have even heard of black boy joy? I had never heard of black boy joy until this year, a couple of months ago. But I'm always hearing about black girl magic. Now, there's this big, movement out here that, patriarchy is so terrible and women are, so persecuted. And there's a lot of truth to that, but it ain't the only thing going on. Like, it seems that, and then there's been so much less congratulation of the brothers who are standing up. We hear so much conversation about niggas ain't this, niggas ain't that, yada, yada, yada. But when is there a conversation about, man, brother, you did good. Brother, you was looking out good. I want to give a shout outs to the sisters who really come and say, Coach Khayr, man, here's something I got for you. I had you on my mind. I appreciate you. I support you. Thank you so much. That makes my black boy joy go up. But then when you have, not that it's not super necessary, but how can you have a strong black family with only black girl magic? What about black boy joy? Whose responsibility is it? There's a lot of things that I hear black girl magic talked about that relies on the black man to come in. He got to, her equation, or does, this is a good question. Yeah, thanks everybody for sharing this video. Does black girl magic include the black man? Yes or no? It's a good question right there. Does black girl magic, what up Kirby? Does black girl magic include the black man? How does the black man play a part in black girl magic? I haven't heard that. Now I made some assumptions, but people tell me quit assuming. Now I can tell you about black boy joy. Black boy joy does include the sisters. What? It's got to. It's got to. But I see a lot of brothers out here who jacked up in the game, and you know what? They want to be with sisters, but the game is kind of messed up, and they're like, well, how can I be in better relationships? They really want to know what they got to do because they want to get their black boy joy up. There's nothing like us bopping through the door when we happy because our woman is at home either waiting for us, or she's a phone call away, or she's waiting to see us, or all of that right there. That's black boy joy. Then we ready to pour into her more, or hold the umbrella so she can whip the pot and stir the fire and keep the fire. So with black boy joy, we know we need black girl magic for us to have a healthy and stronger black family. But how can you have a strong black family with only one? That's why I'm not confused, because it can't happen. Family doesn't mean just a single-headed household. I come from a single-headed household, so that my family wasn't healthy. My father was the head. My mother left. I'm so different. My mother left. My brother, she took my brother. The courts gave my brother and sister to her. I stayed with my father. at 12 when all this happened, or 10 or whenever it happened, I would have much preferred them to work it out, figure it out. But my parents, smart and intelligent as they were, they was on some dumb shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so then they use us as chess pieces, which you see a lot of people doing today because the courts normally side with women. There's more child support being put on men than it is put on women. I just got finished watching this video about a lot of children are fatherless because, did y'all see how Spirit just closed that door? Did anybody just see that? Because there's definitely, if I can move, there's nobody else in here. Did y'all just see how that door just got closed on that? As I said, anybody see that? Wow. Okay. I love it when the magic in my house full of spirits. Full. Because that's that black boy joy. They like being around here. What up, Team Cancer in Houston? I see you. Team Leo. What up, Erica? What up, Fit for Shep? I see you. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Please press 2 if you share this video. I'm Coach Khayr, Team Taurus, Atlanta, Georgia. And we're talking about black boy joy tonight. Black boy joy is as important as black girl magic. But a lot of you brothers, y'all ain't focusing on your black boy joy enough. And so it's neglected. Just like a sister, they have this whole marketing campaign, which they should, to have more black girl magic and be proud of who you are and see value in yourself. But you brothers now are not seeing value in yourself. Like, you can't bring joy. You ain't happy. You are subject to answer to a lot of these angry sisters out here. There's a lot of pH unbalanced vagina out here, a lot of angry vagina who's talking loud as if they're speaking for all women, and they are not. They are not. But they want to. And then to prove a point, they go on attack at so many men. Or they start generalizing and start saying, oh, just like a man. Just like a man. But it's normally from conditioning. So, brothers, this message is about y'all and getting your black boy joy back. You want to have more money in your life. You want to have more success. You want to have the queens in your life. You want to raise up in your king talk and you're thinking like a king. You must go and defend your joy. Brothers, if you ain't here watching, please type defend your joy. And if you ain't shared this video on Instagram yet, what is the problem? I need you to go and defend your joy. One of my elders back in the day, one of the things he told me was, can you please, he said, defend your joy at all costs. Defend your joy at all costs. No matter what, defend your joy. Don't let nobody come in and steal your joy, was his exact words. So at any time, you must push the envelope on putting your joy first, because joy is the bridge for your magic. Joy is how you get to God. You don't get to God. Who you think God answering the phone for the fastest? Somebody who's really happy with a high vibration, or somebody who's sad and desperate? You got sad and desperate due to a sequence of events. You have to do things to turn things around. A lot of times, one of my big homies on here, Ben will be like, oh, Coach, my baby mama ain't doing this. Coach, how do I get the sisters to do this? I'd be like, bro, you don't even sound like you're happy. I don't blame no woman for not even wanting to be with a man who sound like he been beat down. And I ain't into the blame game. Oh, the women tried to castrate him. Man, there are women out here who want to castrate you and cut your balls and try to check you and try to emotionally play you and try to be passive aggressive against you. So what? So what? So what? Why are you a lion worrying about the opinions of a sheep? If she's trying to do that, she's not no queen. You know who's supposed to be dictating that term queen? Us. Us. Don't be just throwing that queen thing out there and they ain't showing it. No, it can't be lineage based no more. It's got to be demonstration based. Same thing for king. Are you demonstrating? Are you demonstrating kingliness? Are you demonstrating joy? Some of these women, oh, you ain't bring nothing to the table. You ain't got no plan. Yeah, she been whooping your ass and you ain't been able to think right because you done simped out to her because you let your joy deplete. Stop letting your joy deplete. What up, only creates? What up, Third Eye View? Peace to the family. Kings, you must defend your joy. You have to defend your joy instead of sitting out here worrying about whether she's going to be accepted. Listen, joy is such a high vibrational magic that we brothers, we got to get us a t-shirt that says, I'm with that black boy joy. I'm with that black boy joy movement. I don't care if you in your late 40s, 50s, 60s, you got to have that black boy joy. Because that's what makes you glow. Look at all the brothers who are in really successful relationships and they women all loving up on them. You know why? Because they happy. They happy. Look at the women that's out here that's alone and heading single families, and they somewhere way down there deep, they lost their joy for several reasons. Don't you lose yours, brothers. Don't you lose your joy. You go down there deep, find out where you lost your joy at, and go back and reclaim it. Go and fight for your black boy joy. Because your son needs to see it. Your nephew needs to see it. Your daughter needs to see it. Your neighbor's great-grandson and great-granddaughter needs to see it. The people in the parking lot at Best Buy or Roses or the Wynn or at the airport or in Bali or in Japan or in Saudi Arabia, they need to see you happy. They need to see the black boy joy all over you. That's when your magic is recovered. That's where you got to recover. Yeah, joy and pain is like sunshine and rain. But as a God and a king, you get to decide. Why is it always got to be on the con side? Why can't it be the pros? That's why I say about relationships. A lot of you fellas, y'all getting in raggedy ass relationships because you too pussy romantic. No, my baby mama's not doing this and I must be with her and my child. Your child has an astrology chart. So it doesn't really matter like what she plants in his head and all this other stuff. Because once the child realizes that the mama was pulling some shit, boy, that child gonna come looking for you and gonna be tight with the mama. So are you living in your design? Are you living with joy? You put the clean glass next to the dirty glass. It doesn't matter what your baby mama says or any black woman or anybody, period, says about you, that you steady vibrating high. Listen, everybody don't like Khayr. And that is they damn right in their business. I don't like everybody. You know what I'm saying? I got some clowns out here right now thinking that they can judge what I do, or you see, I didn't call them women. I said some clowns because it could be male or female, but thinking that I don't know. To me, it seemed like a subconscious attempt to bring me down to the level where they at because they don't have joy. Before you start answering folks, brothers, listen to this. This is some real king talk. Before you even answer somebody who's coming at you with some adversity or coming at you sideways trying to check you, ask your higher self where their joy level is at. And then find out, are you going to sacrifice? Serenity's in the building. What up, Dream Talk? What up, Queen of Cups Love? Are you going to drop any of your joy to even respond to what somebody is saying? If somebody is saying something crazy to you and you see that their joy level is not high, you don't have to respond to it. Y'all know I like etymology and going into words. Maybe we go into a word tonight. Y'all know my 3 favorite words is love, trust, and sex. Let's go into this other powerful word called respond. So respond is spelled how, everyone? R-E-S-P-O-N-D. Respond. Now I want a couple of y'all to type it for me. Type it on the screen for me, please. Can you please type R-E-S-P-A-W-N as in Nancy. R-E-S-P-A-W-N. So re means to duplicate and spawn means life. So when you read it fast, respawn, you get respond. They put a D on it to hide it. You feel what I'm saying? So if you are giving life to low joy, then what are you doing? Ew. Who wants to do that? Who got time for that? Who got the egg? The woman. Who got the sperm? Us. That's the match. That's the match. You don't have to give life to every egg out here. Oh, I heard the women all the time saying the egg don't chase the sperm. I know, but the sperm, you ain't got to go to no unworthy egg either. That's why I said it's just as powerful. It's just as powerful. It takes two to tango. There's two strands in the DNA, not one. There's a white and a red blood cell, not just one. We need one. This whole superiority complex out here that I feel, sometimes is, when you hear that black girl magic. But I want to give a big shout out to Meg Thee Stallion and Serenity for bringing black boy joy to me. I was riding in the car. She was like, yo, you ain't never heard of, about Black Boy Joy? That was the first time I ever heard. I was like, yeah, because it was a hot girl summer, black girl magic. I was like, dang, it's just all these variations of up in the woman. Up and I was like, where's the up the man? Now, I never seen it. And then Black Boy Joy. And she was like, you ain't never heard of Black Boy Joy? Not till 2019. Well, guess what? We getting ready to push that thing. What up, Esther Mark? How you doing? And so thank you so much, Serenity, for putting me up on that. Thank you, Megan Thee Stallion, for doing Hot Girl Summer. And if anybody got any Black Boy Joy songs that I'm not aware of, please put them in my inbox, or you can just list the title right here. But fellas, you must get back to your joy. If you just came on here, also don't forget to introduce yourself. I'm Coach Khayr, Team Taurus. Please drop your video. Drop your zodiac and what city and state you represent. All right. Hopefully this was helpful. This was just a little drop I just wanted to talk about because I'm about the family, but I know that my family definitely wasn't successful or healthy on either side just doing one. My sister was raised by my mother and my little brother was, and all three of us ended up dysfunctional. Right. I'm a product of a dysfunctional household, but I'm also a product of the healing that happened after a dysfunctional household. So if you don't want your children to have to go through the extensive healing that I had to go to, and that a lot of 40-plus-year-old people, men and women, still need to go to right now, then you need to bring some more joy back into your life, kings. Ladies, I need you to share this on your page so some kings can watch it. Do you know some kings? Do you know some kings? Because like I said, to me, it's an apparent attack out here on black masculinity. Like it's something wrong with being black man and being happy to be a black, strong, proud black man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Tonight I'm gonna just keep my conversation to the kings, and I appreciate you queens that support us kings who are here with high joy vibrations, high levels. You're not a Gemini cusp. You're either a Taurus or a Gemini, or you're a Gemini or a Cancer. Okay. Yay. So that's what you are. That's good. I love it. What up, Danny? Danielle's in the building. What's up, Team Capricorn, South Carolina, Team Aquarius, and Cali? Yeah, we got to start respawning the joy. Go grab the Black Boy Joy, fellas. Get it popping. Let's start using that hashtag, Black Boy Joy, because we need both for our kids. It can't just be Black Girl Magic by itself. And then I seen Amina, she commented and she was like, well, obviously. No, honey, it's not so obvious. The things that we look at high levels sometimes that we think everybody should be looking at, there's a lot of toxicity around here that's not being addressed because I'm at a high level, or some of my friends who I hang with, thank God, are at a high level, but we still can't let our guards down and be like, oh, well, jokers is figuring it out on their own. They're not figuring it out. They're not figuring it out. They're not. Indigo Revolution, my third eye indigo. Can you find that for me? Hit that on my DM because this chat is going to be gone when I get off of here. So Fit for Shep, can you send me that? Or can somebody send me Indigo Revolution by Third Eye Indigo? I would love to hear that. Tamisha Hill. What do you mean, I'm the man? Ola Black. Oh, there's a song called I'm the Man, Ola Black. Please inbox me all these songs. These brothers is doing it. Oh, Esther says, I know kings, they are the mentors. Okay, let's talk about the word mentor real quick. Let's straighten that out really fast. You know, I'm a history buff. I got checked on this by my teacher, right? I did a video like a couple of earlier this year and was like, Art, do you have a mentor? And for years as a coach, I was like, yeah, the difference between a coach and a mentor is this, and the difference between a coach and a teacher and a mentor, woo, 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 woo. But I hadn't done the etymology on mentor. So do y'all know what a mentor really is or who mentor was? If you know who mentor was, press 1. If you don't know who the person named mentor was, press 0. Let's see who knows about this word that everybody's using. Peace to the queen. Peace to the queen. Thanks for joining tonight. We're talking about Black Boy Joy. If you know who mentor was, press 1 because he was a person. A mentor is mentor. Okay. And if you do press 1, would you like to tell me what his ethnicity was or what his job was? Does anybody know what mentor's job was? When Rome was going to war, remember what was that? The joint where they brought in the Trojan horse and they were going to war, right? So mentor was already old as hell, right? And the generals would leave their children with mentor. They would leave their children with mentor, and mentor would have inappropriate sexual relationships with them. Mentor was a pedophile. So he would teach them about war. He would teach them about politics. And then he would have sex with these little boys while their fathers were gone. And their fathers approved of them having a mentor. And then they grew up insensitive to their women because they had been raped by this old white man named mentor. So I don't want no mentor, and I don't feel that you need to get a mentor. I'm never going to ever say I'm hiring a mentor. Even when I cringe when I hear successful people saying, I got a mentor. I kind of pull them to the side and be like, let me tell you about mentor. In Africa, the term is called Jegna. Jegn as in Nancy, A. Can I get everybody to type that for me? Jegna. Jegna. This was the teacher for the black men, and there was no sexual involvement. There was no homosexuality whatsoever. So mentor also represented the homosexuality of Rome and the co-signing of it, the coolness of it. Oh, we're just cool with having homosexual relationships with young boys, with these older white men. Right. It should make you cringe now that you are aware. Jegna, J-E-G, yes, Jegna is the word. Big shouts out to brother Baba Kalinde E for putting me up on game. The next morning when this happened, Kalinde called me and woke me up that morning and was like, it was like, hello, peace. Do you know what the word mentor means? I'm still in my sleep. But now when I got certain OGs and they hit me on the phone, I'm like, oh, what's up? Bam. Yeah, good morning. You know what the word mentor means? I just made a video a couple hours before I went to sleep. So I was like, I'm finna get chin checked. I was like, I thought I did. And then he ran it down like I just ran it down to you. So we don't want no more mentors. I don't want no mentors. We kings out here. We kings, we teachers, we sages, we magi's, we jegnas, but we not mentors, okay? And we full of joy. We full of joy. We black boy joy. Black jegna joy. If anything, I'm a jegna. Woo! But yeah, we not on that other. We ain't doing all that other stuff. Yeah, homo relations that really abuse the young boys, pedophilia. When you hear somebody talking about mentor, they're talking about pedophilia. Point blank. They're talking about inappropriate sexual relations with young boys. I don't want no mentor. I'm straight. All right. We got a little education out here too. Got a little black boy joy pride going on. Yes. Fellas, your money can get right and your relationships can get right when you get your joy right. Joy is the bridge to your magic working. Okay? Joy is the bridge to your magic working. And we need stronger families. Yes, we are warlocks. We are. I know y'all putting YouTubes in here into the feed, but I ask you to inbox them to me so I will see what the song is, because I won't be able to go back and see all of the comments. It's faster for you to go and put the link in my inbox. You can DM me. And if you're just seeing this and you're sending me a friend request, you definitely need to send me a message. I've been wanting to study etymology. Like, you just start looking at words, and numerology is etymology. Dong, dong, bring, bring. Yeah, your money need to be right. Yeah, for sure. But, and you know, Black Boy Joy, let me give y'all another tip. All of y'all need to go listen to One Track Mind. There's a song called One Track Mind. It's a go-go song out of DC. And he says, one man, $100 and a one-track mind. One man, $100 and a one-track mind. Listen, Black Boy Joy, I'm telling you this from over 20 years of experience using this philosophy. If you got 2 out of 3, the third one gonna come. If you have 2 out of 3, the third one gonna come. But it's harder when you only got 1 out of 3. What am I saying? If you got a one-track mind and you a man, the $100 is on the way. If you got $100 and you a man, then the one-track mind is on the way. The key is to keep the manhood. The manhood and the one-track mind is really gonna bring the $100 faster. But if you only got the $100 and you ain't got a one-track mind and you ain't got the manhood, your stuff is gonna move away from you really fast. What up, Sean? Peace, Darlene. What up, Karen? Yes. So the sister said, please, she said, yes, I'm trying to get you queens. Please receive. A lot of you ladies, if y'all want to get on the Black Boy Magic, y'all should get your congratulations up a little bit more. Yeah. And let the angry vagina shit go. I thought it was over with. I thought that was like a 2 years ago, but I still see it's an epidemic out here. I don't got nothing to do with it, but that's why I'm talking to you brothers more. There's probably some things I could do to tell the sisters, but that's why we had these classes on Thursdays. All the relationship courses are here for you sisters to overcome the angry vagina syndrome. Because when the vagina's angry, there's a pH imbalance going on down there, and don't nobody want it, not even you. Not strangers don't even want it. And then if the person who do want it, that joker got a pH imbalanced penis. Voila. Somebody had to say it, so I'm glad I was able to say it. What up, Miss Ella B? How you feeling, Queen? Yes. All these things that y'all are sending, that you're posting in here, I so look forward to seeing them all in my DM or my inbox for the songs that promote the brothers. Yes, right? And sisters, you ain't gonna get in trouble because you say you love the black man, that you want to see some more Black Boy Joy, that for you to say, yo, my black girl magic, because your black girl magic does work better with Black Boy Joy. You feel me? Ow. My Black Boy Joy works better with Black Girl Magic, but you gotta put that work in. All right, fam, I need to go over and get me a little late night snack. I go talk some business with one of the homies. I'm gonna be doing a podcast, a live. I'm gonna be broadcasting a podcast in Atlanta at Sadiq's Bistro. We kind of like made it official tonight. We're still getting the stuff together, but when you see the flyer that's coming, golly, the 20s is getting ready to be stupid. The 20s, what? In the 20s, everybody was wearing these custom suits. I'm getting ready to go back to my custom suits, get my ass in the gym, trim up a little bit, or even if I don't trim up, I'm going to get my Black Boy Joy. Rick Ross was a big boy. The girls love the big boys. I know there's a couple of y'all on here looking right now. Y'all love the big boys. Yeah. I love myself. I'm Black Boy Joy. That's that big belly. But I like the because a lot of cats out here that go out here and they do all this stuff to get fit, and they really don't. A lot of these brothers, they don't love themselves. So that's something else. So love yourself, brothers. Keep your joy at a high level. Never let anyone steal your joy. Never let anyone steal your joy. Ooh, LA Super Agent. I just made that announcement that I'm going to be doing a podcast down here in Atlanta. We just got a location, and they're doing to do lectures on Saturdays and Sundays, and we're going to do Self-Mastery Saturdays. Self-Mastery Saturdays, the SMS, and you know you're invited. I'm going to be bringing in some fire. I'm going to be bringing in some fire speakers to come in. Oh, it's going to be crazy. Oh, and Sadiq's Bistro is also it's a lounge attached to a restaurant. Yeah, so it's going to be a Right Knowledge event. Please research it, type it, but y'all going to see it and y'all going to be like, yo, that John is crazy. Taurus Love, check out that Aloe Black is dope. But Tamisha, as long as you put it in my inbox, I'm going to listen to it. All right, family. Thanks so much for joining. I found you in peace. I'm going to leave you in prayer. Black boy joy. We need black boy joy along with black girl magic in order to have happy, black, healthy families. You cannot just have one and have a healthy family. Okay? So, when you see somebody fronting too, when you see somebody fronting that they just got black girl magic and they ain't got no healthy household, how you having black girl magic and you ain't got no black boy joy around? I just have to say it before I get off here. I'm going to go on and say it. Like, if you really got black girl magic, if you produce some black girl magic, you should be able to point out one black boy joy that you're causing. Because when I see black girl magic, that means my black boy joy is going up. But if I look at you and you ain't bringing me joy, then where your magic at? I'm talking about I ain't got to be associated with you or having sex with you or whatever. I should just be glancing at you and be able to see real magic and be like, oh. So, you know, that's why I'm saying that word queen, fellas, be careful with that word. Don't be just, they trying to deep. Like I said, these Hollywood lesbians, these black Hollywood lesbians, Lena Waithe in particular, is trying to, attack the divine feminine. She talking about, I'm doing it for black people, I'm doing it for black people. Why are you making the sister look like she hard as rocks? It's just because there was a sex scene in the movie doesn't mean she wasn't a martyr, or doesn't mean she might not even like dudes. She told dude, remember who? I get on my Queen and Slim thing too much. It's just an example. And I'm a movie buff, writer, producer, so I understand, how that game go. So don't fall for that, man. Don't fall for that. Get in your kinghood. That's why this thing is called Word to My Brother. Every day I'm going to have something to say, word to my brother. Not even talking about word to my mother, word to my mother. Well, what about word to my brother? Because y'all the one needed right now. Sisters, I need y'all help. But if you ain't going to do it, I'm going to do it. I know some of y'all are, because y'all love me and y'all be like, what up, coach? We love you. We love you. We love you. I had a sister. Let me go ahead and I want to give the sisters a big shout out. There's always harmony because in my life, right? So for every headache, I got probably 10 times on the harmony. So that's why that's how I can keep smiling. And like when I see something, I just be ready to get back and like, obviously comes some more harmony. So the sister last week, she hit me and she said, are you open to being a part of a ritual where I send divine feminine energy to love black masculine energy? I said, what I gotta do? She said, just give me permission to put your name in it so I can, send divine love to the masculine energy. And then I'm gonna post the pictures of like the letters that she wrote doing this. And then she's sending me videos of her sending energy out to divine masculine because she recognized that the divine masculine is under attack. And I was just like, wow. So that's an Allahu Akbar for me that a sister is out here saying, hey, want to just help. I see that y'all need this, and did it unsolicited. Just look on the page, like right after this goes off, I'm gonna post these pictures and you can be like, wow. Yeah, straight fire. All right. It's because you care for the image, coach. I'm doing what I can do. Medicinal Explorer, Piece of the God. Wall Street Dreams is in the building. You know what it is. What up, Daniel? Congratulations. You got to keep your black boy Joey up too. I know you got a little trader coming up, in another professional trader about to enter the world too. Congratulations. I saw you over there getting your sing on. What up, Miss Brooklyn Pisces? Peace to the queen. Yeah. I love giving y'all shout outs on here. Don't forget, we will be having the live podcast here in the ATL. The first one will probably be on really in like 2 weeks. Yeah, it's going to be one in 2 weeks, and there's going to be one on the 24th. And then I'm going to try to do 3 of them in February. So between now and March, I'm trying to do 5 live podcasts. They're going to be lecture podcasts, but they're going to be fun. We're going to have a comedian opening up at the beginning. It's going to be insane. It's going to be so unique and different than anything you've ever seen before. And then they said we get to do an after party. So from 7 to 9, it's going to be comedian and lecture / podcast. And then after that, we'll have another after party for like 2 hours till 11. Because my DJ will be there. Yeah. Go ahead and tell you now it's going to be $20 to get in. I only want the elite in there. I only want somebody in there who about that. Yes. I want the spiritual to be able to come. You'll be able to come in there and smoke hookah and get you a shot of hen dog or Cavassier or whatever you want, because it's on the lounge side, and the restaurant got a vegan chefs on the other side. So think about having the food is immaculate, is crazy, and then the lounge is right beside, and so all they gotta do is shut the door. Now it's a private party, so they get to serve alcohol. There's a VIP section. It's gonna be on stage. Somebody got some poetry or want to do something like that. Just like a dream come true. It's getting ready to get really crazy. Boy, that's Saturn in my 9th house. All right, fam. Yeah, Lisa Porto. Yeah, I probably just fly your ass over here for this one right here. Oh yeah. It's because we're gonna have to need to do something on real estate. I'm doing love, abundance, and wisdom. Those are gonna be my themes. So we're doing abundance. We're probably doing real estate, education. It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be stupid. Stupid good. What up, Miss Lorraine? Lorraine. All right, fam, I found you in peace. I'm gonna leave you in prayer. One love. Don't forget, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Life is images of the mind expressed. Relaxation is the key, and I see God in you. I see God in you. Okay? I can. All right, let's live free. Big prayer right now. Big inhale. Big exhale. Anabakor, Gijala Kimenka, Tatia Tezara, Kabeo Renat, Amcha Sagvanu, Taharanu Nara, Gibor, Shea Yakadeka, Kabava Shamran, Barkham Taran, Rakame, Tazi Kateka, Tamid Gamlin, Kasim Kadosh, Barruf Tufka, Nahel Anateka, Yakit Gahel, Amchapanaz, Okrea Katushka Teka, Shavatanu Kabel, Ushma, Tazakatanu, Yodea Talamo, Buruk Shem, Kavoma Kuto, Lalam Vaed. Just had a download while I was saying the prayer. When we start the podcast, I'm saying I'm charging $20. The person who comes the furthest, I'm gonna give your money back. So it's gonna be a competition. So I want to see people from Warner Robins, Bearded Haru, you from Warner Robins or Macon or Covington or wherever. I know the side. We 8 minutes from the airport, so that's the side of the town it's on. It's on Campbellton and Fairburn. It's on the corner. So we 8 minutes from the airport. So if you want to fly in, you can come through. Whoever drives the furthest, you get your money back. I don't know. I might do fly. I might fly and drive. If you flew in just for that, I might get your money back. But you got to pay to get in. But then I'm going to ask during and be like, who drove the furthest? And I'm be like, here go your money. I'm be like, who flew the furthest? And I'm be like, here go your money. All right? Absolutely. Got to make it interesting. Yeah. Y'all like that, don't you? Oh, I see a whole bunch of little prayer hands jumping up over here like, yeah, I know I'll drive. All right, fam, we're going to holler at y'all. Peace.